Welcome to all who are viewing. Today is uh, we light the fourth candle of Advent. This is the candle of joy. I think that for many and for me as well, this is one of the hardest of the four attributes of Advent that we celebrate to actually come to grips with. Joy is a hard thing to find in our world today. And I think over the last couple of years, it's become even more difficult. Um, but it is still there. Our scripture, and I'm just taking one part of one verse, Luke 2:10. The angels come to the shepherds in the field. You might be familiar with this, and the shepherds are frightened. And because I guess it's quite a spectacular sight. So, but the angels say, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people." It's a very simple verse, right? But I find that it says a lot um, in just a few words that we sometimes overlook. Right? It good tidings of great joy, right, to all people. You know, joy is something that it is actually about relationships, right? Just as the other three attributes of Advent that we looked at are really about relationships. They're really about our relationship with God, first of all, our relationship with each other, and our relationship even with ourselves. Okay? Joy is one of the most misunderstood, I think, because we tend to think of joy as an emotion. We tend to equate it with being happy, right? Well, happiness is part of joy, I think, but it's not really the same thing. Okay? Happiness can come out of joy, and joy can come out of happiness, but they're not really the same thing. Happiness is an emotion, and it comes and goes, right? But what the is being announced here is a relationship that remains. Right? So the joy that is announced here remains, right, to all people. And this is a small phrase, but the truth is, nobody has a monopoly on this. Right? Nobody has a monopoly on a relationship with God or a monopoly on a relationship with each other or themselves. You know, each one finds that relationship in different terms, right? But the announcement that's made here is that that relationship is open, right? And do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of it. Joy is the absence of fear, just as these others, hope and peace and love, these are the absence of fear. Right? If fear comes in and takes over, then there is no joy. There is no love and there is no peace. So joy is the absence of these things. And this is what I think Advent, all these 4 weeks of Advent that we celebrate, I think this is the most important message that comes out of this, is that where there is fear and where there is hate and where we see this all over the world today, there is none of these things. You can't find them. But these things also remove fear and hate if they are allowed to grow. Okay? If we harbor hate, hate will grow. If we harbor love, then love will grow. Okay? And this, I think, is the most important message that we can come up with, that we find here. Okay? So, just a few short words. I want to just encourage you to, as you think about these 4 candles, to let your light shine to others. And peace be with you. Thank you.